How come whenever I type in thrift with me videos, it's literally the same type of girl in every single video? Like, I'm so tired of it.
Hey everyone, so this video is sponsored by her hair company. They sent me a few bundles to make this unit. I only ended up using 2 of them and it's already super thick. So I'm going to show you guys how I install this wig and just talking more about all of the details. So these are the units and how they look. I went ahead and I got the bundles in 16, 18, 20, and 22 with a 16-inch closure.
Hi, I'm bald. Okay, so we're gonna get into this video. I'm gonna be applying my wig today. There's gonna be a few things going on. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna talk about. I think I'm just gonna go over what I've been thinking about lately in this Halloween season because Halloween is coming up in a few weeks. It's already October 12th right now. I've been extremely unprepared when it comes to this month. I don't know why, it's just how it's been, but this video is sponsored today by her hair company and they sent me a few bundles. I've already made the unit. You guys have already seen this unit on my Instagram and in other videos that I've done. And a lot of you guys were asking what wig I was wearing in the video. I've already bleached the knots and everything and I cut the unit. But today for this soft grunge makeup look, I wanted to go ahead and just start from scratch and just kind of talk about the wig in the beginning of the video and then do the makeup afterwards like I have done in the past already. Just to do like a full-on look for the fall. It's probably gonna be my first spooky-ish look for the season. I haven't done any looks this season yet, which is wild because usually I start my Halloween videos pretty early during the month and this year I just haven't because I just came from Japan. I'm still kind of going through the after effects of getting used to settling in and not really, just not being on the go as I was before. I have 2 bundles that I didn't end up using, so I only had to use 2 of them for this unit. If you get 4 bundles, you can possibly make 2 whole units with how much hair that they give you. So definitely look into that. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply the unit right now, install it. Alright, so the lens that I chose for this wig were a 16-inch closure, 16, 18, 20, and 22-inch for the bundles. So I did 4. I only ended up using 2 of them and I ended up cutting the hair up to, I think, this is more like, I would say like 16, no, more like an 18-inch. I just felt like I wanted this for fall this year. I usually wear wigs that are super long, but I kind of like how this turned out where it's a lot shorter and also the hair lays very flat. I think I did a great job in honestly making this unit. I also went ahead and I bleached the knots as well. So they just look really, really natural. Also the lace took very well to the bleach. I didn't have any issues with it. I think I bleached it maybe twice just to make sure that I got everything and it ended up working out. So yeah, this is basically just the work of the closure. I did go ahead and pluck some of it, but I didn't have to pluck too much. So it's just really, really soft still. Of course, I just went ahead and put like a little hair oil in it. It's honestly just like a nice body wave naturally. So even if you don't curl it or straighten it, it's gonna have a nice little slight wave, which I honestly love. Okay, and so for the bundles, if you get the 16, 18, 22, and 24 inch, that's gonna be $269.99. So obviously like there's a lot of hair for each bundle, which is great. I was actually surprised of how much hair there was on it and how much it just made for this unit. Like it just looks like a normal amount, but made literally just 2 bundles with this whole freaking wig. Feels like it's 150% for the density. So I really hope that you guys go ahead and check out her hair company because they're really, really awesome. The wig is honestly great. I haven't made a unit like this to where it's been this nice before. So I'm gonna go into the makeup now, and we're just gonna get to talking, I guess, because I haven't talked to you guys in a minute about a lot of different things, so we're gonna get into it. Hopefully my lighting's okay because I don't know what's going on. So I don't really know what possessed me to do like neon green for the background. I just felt like it would look cool for that whole grungy look, but I am doing a soft grunge look, so I think burgundy would have been better, but that is okay, guys. Hopefully my press-on nails don't fall off in the process. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. I mean, I think I talked about earlier, I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, how I just don't feel like it's Halloween right now. I am not really feeling as festive as I usually do, and I kind of really miss that, and I really hope that I feel more festive maybe towards the end of this month. If not, that's okay. It's just, again, like I'm still kind of dealing from the after effects of coming back from Japan. So that could be another reason as to why. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the mood of the season and kind of transition myself, honestly, into next season as well. But I'm gonna go in first with the Glossier Rich Priming Moisturizer. This stuff I got in PR recently and I love it. And I use it before my makeup, and I also just use it as a nighttime moisturizer as well. And it's been making my skin just feel really good and hydrated before I put anything on. I don't really know what foundation I want to use for this video. I might end up doing the Estee Lauder Double Wear one, and then I'm gonna just go through my process of how I do my makeup for textured skin, because you guys know I just have a new way of doing it now. First of all, a lot of YouTubers just haven't really been making any Halloween videos or any like spooky videos as much, and then also it's just the hype hasn't been the same this year, and I think a lot of people have pointed that out. I've made a post on my Instagram recently asking people or if they feel the same way, and a lot of people honestly do. And yeah, it just doesn't feel the same as much as I would like it to. Gonna go in with my Innisfree No-SEBUM Blur Primer. All the links to these products are also gonna be down below as well. Just look below in the description. I will have those listed for all of you guys. And this is only like, what, $7 I think? Or $7 to $12. So I found this Japanese product in Japan. It's basically just something to really help minimize your pores around your T-zone. So I just think it's just like an extra boost for around my nose that I like to use. For my cheeks, I'm gonna go in a little bit extra and use my 3CE Back to Baby Velvet Primer. It's like, this is probably, again, the best primer that I own. So I do have one Zodiac Halloween video that I'm gonna be doing for my sun sign. That's gonna be a collab with one of my friends that's really into astrology, so I can't wait for that video, but I don't really have anything else that spooky that I wanna do. I guess this is more positive information, but like I've been working with more people of color and also more Black women as far as like jobs and gigs and everything. Like I think I was talking to my friend the other day about this, and I just feel like there just needs to be more people that look like us to really get us more work in the industry. If you are doing this as a job, I think that it's needed, because I think I've been taken care of by the most of people that look like myself. And that's always refreshing that you know that you're taken care of basically with that person. Because I just noticed a huge difference this year of just people wanting to help. And not even people that look like me, just even people of color have been a lot more helpful than other people have been. Not to say that I haven't been helped by anyone that's like white or anything, because I definitely have been, but it's not very many. And that's kind of unfortunate because it's just the truth. We're gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution one instead. I've always been going back to this because it's just the best formula in my opinion. I feel like I've just had really good experiences recently with people that look like myself that have been giving me more opportunities in my field. So yeah, it's just been pretty much the case of that. My camera is unfortunately dying, so I think I have to switch to my GH4. All right, we are focused, we are back. I feel like I like this setup better. I put the light in the background instead, so that this looks less like a green screen and more like a backdrop, because I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna get into the makeup right now. I already started on my foundation. I'm gonna add in maybe my concealer next, or I might actually add in some more layers of the foundation first. And yeah, hopefully I'm centered. So, forgot what I was talking about. I think I was just talking about in general having more representation in all areas, not just as influencers, but the people that are getting the jobs for influencers. In general, I ideally think that there should just be more people of color altogether, because I think recently the most help I've been getting from all areas have been from people of color or people that look like me that are Black women. So not to say that I don't like working with anyone else, I'm just saying like I think I've received the most help. Yeah, I've just been seeing like who gets more of the benefits of being in this industry and as a whole. I'll just mix this together. This is in deep for the concealer, but I feel like I could go lighter. And this is also the Tarte Shape Tape. I did work for a company last year, I think back in December, for a campaign. And I've done a few campaigns this year, you guys. The lady that I was working with before, she was really, really sweet, but I think she ended up moving up in the company or just moving on from the company. She said, okay, you know, we're gonna tag you on our Instagram and stuff, but do you also want your tags also in person when you see your ad in stores? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, definitely. I would love that. Of course, it would be helpful for my name to be seen in person and also on Instagram, especially on Instagram, because I'm still a small influencer on that platform. So yeah, I would definitely want my name to be seen along with my photo so people can, you know who I am. And I wouldn't have had a problem with this if I was treated the same as everyone else on the platform. But I did see a couple of other people that were also in the campaign with me that were doing it. They were tagged in their picture like the first day, and I was never tagged, and I was, I think, the smallest influencer that attended the shoot. Meanwhile, you know, I did get paid for this shoot. It was awesome. Like, of course, I'm not saying that, but I think I was just annoyed at the fact that no one did their research as far as like who was a part of the campaign. Like, if you look at all the packaging and stuff, everyone's Instagram is listed, but I have no idea why they chose me to not list my Instagram on the photo. Nor did they even tag the makeup artist. I've seen other brands, like they tag, not everyone, but they tag the key people that were a part of the shoot. And especially if they're choosing all influencers for the shoot, you would think that they would tag all the influencers that they end up using for this specific shoot. And they tagged everyone else, but they did not tag me. And so it just brought me back to how, I mean, I was the only Black person that was there, so I'm not saying it's even a race thing, but it's a small influencer thing, and it also could be a race thing, because I don't really know. That's why it's really hard to pinpoint, and it's kind of sad that we don't know, honestly, what the motives are behind anything, or, you know, I think even just like the lack of effort and thinking into it, it just shows enough disrespect in that aspect on its own. Like, it's not to say that they intentionally did it, but the fact that they didn't do the research, or they just assumed that I, you know, didn't want my Instagram tag was a different story. I emailed the new person that was in charge, and she apologized, of course, and then she went ahead and tagged me. But whenever they first tagged my name, I think that they tagged me after the hashtags at that point, so you couldn't even see the tag that was underneath it. And so at that point I was kind of over it, but I was just like, it had already been, I think, a day. So like for me, the damage was kind of already done, because people would have already missed the post. Like, the post was pretty much old at that point. I hope in the future that they pay attention, like if they do their research, even if someone moves on from the company, if they have a model that they do the research on the model, or if they feel that the model is a smaller influencer, they should definitely still tag them in a photo, because I think that's really important. The only reason why I first saw the picture was because people were tagging me in it. I'm kind of annoyed of the treatment of smaller influencers, I guess. And it's not to say that we're not getting treated better than before, because I feel like we are. Brands are paying more attention, because first of all, it's a lot cheaper to work with smaller influencers. They have a smaller and probably more of a tight-knit audience, so it's sometimes a better option, or they have more benefits. But you should try to treat everyone as equally as you can. If you're going to be using smaller influencers in your campaigns, you have to treat them with the same amount of respect as the bigger influencers. And I've been in a situation, even with the whole dope thing, where I felt like I wasn't really treated like the bigger influencers that were around me. So it's kind of, you guys understand what I'm talking about.
it's a weird dynamic that goes on with that, and we can feel it, and it's kind of uncomfortable when you're in that situation. So I just use the Boy Brow on my brows. Like, I don't even want to do a harsh liner. I'm not doing a wing liner today. I'm gonna do like a very soft line and kind of smoke it out. Also with the Shane Dawson documentary, again, to me, I don't really want to get into it that much, but like, again, I'm just tired of seeing like the same people who have done stuff just get pushed to the forefront. And I know we should be forgiving people and stuff like that, I get it, but not all of us have to forgive. And I just feel like the same person's been shown themselves to not be trustworthy and to not have reflected on their actions, obviously very recently. But that's just me. I'm not gonna get much more into that. You guys know how I feel. I just feel like I don't understand. And this is kind of going into a different type of issue. I'm probably going off on a tangent at this point, but there are people like myself that I've been seeing that, like, I don't really see too many people these days even, or too many Black girls these days even doing things that I like. I'm not trying to say I'm the only one doing it, you guys, that's not it. I'm saying this to say that I want to see more of it, and I'm not seeing enough. I don't think it's not enough Black girls doing it. I think it's really YouTube not really showing us that, and they're showing more other people doing simple things like thrifting, for example. How come whenever I type in thrift with me videos, it's literally the same type of girl in every single video? Like, I'm so tired of it. It might seem like I'm complaining in this video, but I have a lot to complain about, and I think that's okay. I've been looking, it's just hard. It's hard to find just like a solid amount of people that are kind of doing the same thing, that look like you. And this is what I mean by it being really hard to look for inspiration, because there's not a lot of us being shown at the forefront on YouTube, on Instagram, all the type of stuff. I feel like, I mean, in different genres, like we're kind of all stuck in the same genre of fashion, style, makeup, things of that nature. And like for us as Black women, it's a niche to do anything that's like really cute or very soft or anything different. It's like it's not a normal thing, I guess. I know for a fact that there's a lot of us out there, but it's just not being pushed, I think. And we're kind of being boxed into this like one category of like style or fashion or makeup, and I'm kind of just over it. So like, I'm gonna keep trying to do looks that I am passionate about, looks that I really do like. And I've been kind of taking not really a hiatus. I've been definitely still making videos for you guys. I've just been kind of a lot slower as far as thinking about stuff or what I want to do specifically. I'm gonna get into the Jackie Aina palette at this point. I've already kind of used it a little bit. I've dipped into a lot of the colors. I'm gonna go for more of a, maybe like a dusty burgundy and green. So I'm gonna start off maybe with ginger. So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild brush that I have here. I got this in the PR package. It was their Pac-Man collection, and they have super cute brushes. So I'm gonna dip into ginger. You would think that ginger would, you would think. Ooh, also, I know I told y'all last time, but I will be moving into a new apartment very, 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 very soon. I cannot wait. I'm going with credit next. I'm gonna go into my Sugar Pill palette really quick. I think this is Arsenic. Yeah, this is the newest shade from the Sugar Pill palette. As a topper, I'm gonna go in with the Style Nanda or 3CE Pigment and Stuck. And this is more of like, I would say this is more of like a jelly, not jelly, but it's more of just like a glitter pigment that kind of just sticks together. Also, I'm gonna go in with edges just to warm it up even more. Milk Makeup it is. This is their Flex Highlighter in the shade Blitzed. It just looks like my skin looks softer, and that's what we're going for with this look. And they have a darker one, which I kind of want to try out. And I also forgot to contour. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in Glossier blush, ooh, in Haze. I love this blush so much, you guys. Also, I do have some codes for Glossier below. So if you want to go ahead and check those out, please do. I'm gonna do my lashes from Sugar Pill. These are in Dazed, so I'm gonna use these. It just has like a nice wispy look that kind of like curl upwards. A lot of the lashes that I have, they don't really do that, so. Okay, now I'm gonna get my earrings and put them in to top off this grungy look, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I think I'm finished with this look. Went ahead and I added in some stars from the Milk Makeup pen that I got from them recently. And I also added in my lashes as well. Yeah, if you guys also like this wig, be sure to go ahead and check it out below. I'm gonna also put all the products that I used in this video below. And yeah, I just wanted to just do like a nice soft grunge look using the Jackie Aina palette. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hope that you guys have a good day, a good night, morning, whenever I decide to post this video. Yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!